Welcome to HR Flowdesk. In this demo, I'll take you through the core features that make managing employee requests simpler, faster, and far more organized. Whether you're running a lean HR team or managing a mid-sized workforce, and you're tired of clunky enterprise systems with very little flexibility, HR Flowdesk was built with you in mind. Let's get started. Once you've signed up and logged in, you will see your main dashboard, the central place where all employee requests come in and get managed. Right now, you're viewing sample data. This lets you preview the kinds of analytics you'll unlock with the Pro plan. Things like monthly request volume, top request categories, workload distribution across your HR team, and average response time. These insights give HR teams a clear pulse on what's happening. Which issues employees raise most often? Who on the team is handling what, and where bottlenecks might be forming. When you're ready to access live analytics, you can simply upgrade to Pro. Even on the free plan, you still have complete access to request management, including forms, workflows, and unlimited employee submissions. The only limit is the number of HR users, up to 2 on the free plan, and unlimited once you upgrade. From the left-hand menu, you can build and customize your forms, manage your users, and tailor your settings, all without needing IT or a complicated enterprise system. Now let's take a quick look at your settings. Before you add any users to your workspace, there's one important step you need to complete: updating your company email domain. Under the profile section, you'll see fields for your name, and your company domain. This domain should match the email address your organization uses. This step is really important because the system uses your company domain to verify and match your users. If this field isn't updated, you won't be able to add users, and you'll get a pop-up reminder asking you to update it first. Once your domain is set, just hit Save Changes, and you're ready to start adding users to your account. Now let's move over to the user section. This is where you manage who has access to HR Flowdesk inside your organization. Think of it as the control center for your HR team and any employees who need to interact with the system. At the top right, you'll see the option to add new user. From here, you can invite HR team members or employees simply by entering their email, full name, and assigning them a role. The role is important because it determines what level of access they'll have. For example, HR team members will be able to manage requests and forms, while employees will only be able to submit requests. You also have the option to send bulk invites, eliminating the need to manually add users one at a time. All you need to do is pull a report from your internal HR system with employee names and emails, then upload it as a CSV file using our template. Once uploaded, everyone on that list will automatically receive an email invitation to join your HR Flowdesk workspace, making the setup process quick and seamless. Once users are added, you'll see them listed here on the page, and you can use the search bar or filters to quickly find specific team members if needed. Now that you've added your users, let's move into the forms section. This is where you, as the admin, set up the structure for how different types of HR requests will be handled. Think of this page as your routing hub. It's where you decide what categories of requests exist, who they should go to, and how urgent they are by default. Each category you see here, like compensation, benefits and leaves, onboarding, offboarding, and policy questions, comes preloaded into the system. You'll notice the status beside each one. If it says incomplete, that means the form hasn't been fully configured yet. Once you've added the details and saved, the status will switch to completed. In the next step, I'll walk you through how to update a category. We'll set the priority level, assign it to the right HR team member, and make sure the form collects the right information from employees. That way, every request comes in with the right context and gets routed to the right person immediately. Inside the forms section, this is where admins define how each type of HR request should be handled. Let's take a look at the workplace safety and accommodations form. At the top, I've set the priority to high. Requests in this category often involve health, safety, or accessibility needs, so it's important they're routed quickly. I've also assigned Aaliyah Brown as the default HR owner, so every request tagged as workplace safety and accommodations will automatically route to her. Next, you'll see the question title section. This isn't HR asking the employee something, it's simply the label for the field they'll fill out. Since employees will see these labels in their request form, it's best to make them clear and specific. For example, I've added one field called Workplace Accommodation. Enter free text, so employees can describe their concern in their own words. Then I cloned that question and created a second field called Workplace Accommodation Upload File, which lets them attach medical notes, ergonomic assessments, or any supporting documents. By naming the questions this way, employees know exactly what type of response belongs in each field, and HR receives both the written context and any documentation in one request. Be creative in this section. If you want to collect things like employee ID or other key details, simply include them directly in the question title so they're captured. You can repeat this same setup for other categories, benefits and leaves, policy questions, or compensation, by setting the default priority, assigning HR owners, and adding the right fields. Once you've updated the form to include both free text and file upload fields, you can hover over the Response Templates tab. This is where, as an admin or HR team member, you can pre-populate responses to the questions you receive most often. The idea is simple. Instead of typing the same answer over and over, you build a generic template once, and then it's ready to go. When a request comes in, you just select the template, make any quick adjustments if needed, and hit send, saving you valuable time. Over time, as you continue using the platform, you'll start to see patterns in the types of requests employees submit. And as you build momentum, you can also use the Insights dashboard to track recurring questions. This not only helps you keep your templates up to date, but it also highlights gaps in your internal materials, giving you the chance to update policies, FAQs, or training guides so employees get the clarity they need up front. Let's walk through what it looks like when a new request comes in. Here, you can see a compensation request that's just been submitted. Anytime a new request is created, you'll get a notification, and it will appear under the Requests section on your dashboard. When I open the request, I can see all the details from the employee plus a tags field. This is where I can tag the request, for example, as pay stub or salary change, and I can even add a new tag if I want to track something more specific. Down here, under the Custom tab, you'll see the pre-populated response templates we've already set up. I can either type my own response from scratch, or select a template, tweak the wording, and send it back to the employee in just a few clicks. So instead of rewriting the same answers over and over, the system lets you respond consistently, quickly, and with the right context every time. HR Flowdesk gives you a clean, centralized space for every employee request. No more sorting through inbox chaos, copying notes into trackers, or trying to remember who replied to what. And the best part? It's completely free for up to 2 HR users, with unlimited employees. No per seat pricing. Teams who switch to HR Flowdesk save hours every week, time they can finally put back into strategic HR work. So if you're ready to reduce the noise, save time, and bring more calm and structure into your day-to-day, sign up for free or reach out to our team. We'd love to help you get started.